Okay, folks, I am here at the client's property in Plano doing a roof inspection. There is some kind of a leak around the chimney, and it was thought or believed to be right here where the flashing and the cricket. This is what's called a cricket. We built this cricket and replaced this whole roof, put a brand new cricket and new flashing on, did an amazing job. And I'm going to do some close-ups of our job first and then find out where the leak is coming from. But yeah, first off, when we do flashing, we coordinate with each shingle to put the L flashing, the step flashing in between each shingle. And the L flashing or step flashing goes up over the brick. And then we cut a line over that, 4 inches over that. And then we install a counter flashing, and that's what you see there. That's called the counter flashing, and you'll see all the cost that we did there. And this flashing job is absolutely perfect all the way around, everything brand new flashing that is sealed properly with enough caulking, and it goes right into the brick, and you can see there, completely sealed all the way around. You know, we put a lot of caulking on this, and the flashing looks absolutely perfect all the way around. There's no openings at all. The shingles are sealed properly. The flashing is sealed properly. So that leaves the question, well, where's the leak coming from? They noticed a spot in the ceiling after we did the roof. So upon further inspection, closer inspection of this chimney, check this out. So you see, our roofers had to come in here and put a bunch of caulk in the actual bricks. And it is the bricks and the mortar that is so old. This is just what happens, folks. A lot of times these old Spanish bricks are just really crumbly. All right, and you can see some of the crumbles falling right there. That's evidence of the mortar just falling apart. So let's take a closer look at some of this mortar. Our roofers did their best job. This really isn't a roofer issue, but they came over here anyways to try to help out, and they put caulking, but there's just so much. There's so many cracks and openings. You can't just caulk this. This is gonna have to be a masonry repair. They're gonna have to come in here and replace some of these bricks and replace some of the mortar. And you can see another mason even came years ago and actually replaced this new mortar. You can see the difference, the color difference. Somebody already came here to replace new mortar. See this one right here? That's a prime example of the mortar is falling apart. And right here, look, check this out. That piece just literally just came off. I didn't hit it or nothing. It was just barely hanging on. The brick itself is crumbling into pieces. You can see all that. And then right over here, check that out. That's an actual hole. And I imagine that's what this looked like, just like that. And that's why they came and did a repair there. All the corners of the top of the chimney cap, which is a mortar base, all the way around has openings in it. We move around, you see the openings there. See how the mortar is just totally separating? It just doesn't fill the gaps anymore. It's been opened. There's just complete open spaces. Yeah, this is clearly an issue where, unfortunately, the homeowner is gonna have to hire a mason to come out here. Looks like somebody else kind of did a repair right there. These are holes. There's tons of holes in this masonry. And it's just not, updated. It just needs to be updated. I'm just getting a shot of all the spots that I'm noticing. Here's another crumbly brick right there. I can probably just touch that, and this piece is just gonna fall right out. Yep, pieces just falling right out. You know, more areas that somebody caulked to try to cover up the holes. And coming around the side here, you notice here's another spot. Look, that's just, see how that's wiggly, like a loose tooth in a child? Yeah, that's like a piece that's just coming right off. So Yep, here's another one right there. That's just a piece of brick right there. Just barely touched it and it fell right off. So, and then let's go on the top here. You see how the roofers tried to, just to help out as much as possible. But this is beyond a roofing repair. This is beyond caulking. This is definitely a need. You see the flue, or this concrete flue here. The pipe that goes down to the fireplace is totally open. Water is going right inside. So yeah, that's it, folks. Miguel with Results Roofing. A lot of times, you have a leak up on the roof, but you think it's the roof and it's not actually the roof. Sometimes you just need a professional, a veteran like myself. Been in construction 14 years. I actually have my own masons that work for me. We've done chimney repairs like this all the time. We replace chimneys, full chimneys, and do full brick repair, full stone repair. And this is a prime example of a leak coming from the actual bricks and the mortars themselves. So if you have a leak and if you have a concern about something happening through your chimney or your roof, call a professional like me. I'll come out and give you an honest assessment. I'll take a bunch of photos. I'll take a video like this and I'll show you exactly what's going on. And then I'll get you some help to try to get it covered for you. Now, this is a situation that we did actually try to get the insurance to pay for it. And the insurance wouldn't pay for it because they said, well, obviously this isn't from the storm. This has been happening, accumulated damage over the years. It's just been wear and tear and the bricks are falling apart of old age. It's not due to the storm. So we tried our best to get them to pay for it, but they didn't want to pay for it. So we're going to do our best to get this man a repair and get him taken care of. That's it. Miguel with Results Roofing. Give me a call, 469-243-6375. We got you covered.